this is going to be my first video for this kind of thing. Kind of want to get into it, but anyway, this right now I play Speedsoft. I kind of just dress that way. I just like to play fast. I like to run and have fun. Right now, the main things I'm going to run, we're going to go over. Now, I am running the Dye i4 Pro. It is the red tinted visor one. It has never, ever fogged on me. Never had any problems. I've got hit in the face plenty of times. There's never been any problems with the visor. I can see everything clearly. You could change from a tinted lens to a clear lens if you want to. It just makes the gameplay a lot easier. It does make stuff, if you actually aim down your sights, it's very difficult. But otherwise, this is the perfect mask for me and 90% of Speedsofters. So it's definitely my gear of choice. I'm also running the Hostile HK Army gloves, the armored gloves. These have been really good to me. Never had any problems. Pads on top of the fingers, so if you get shot in the fingers, it's usually not too bad. I've never had them slip. They've got these inner grips on them, and these are really nice to have. You can really use any gloves, but these are the ones that I'm using for right now. I'm running a Mana Athletics sweatshirt run from one of my friends at his Higgs company. I'll leave a link to it in the description. There's a design on the back too, but I have my backpack on. Very comfortable. It's light enough that you don't overheat while playing, because my body runs very hot. And but it's thin enough that you don't really have to worry about no calls, because you are going to feel it. So this is definitely the perfect shirt for me. Either this or a long sleeve shirt is typically how I'm going to run, because I don't want to run anything too heavy, because I don't want to get gassed out too fast. So anyway, moving on, usually I just run any pair of sweatpants usually that I could find. 90% of the time that's either going to be a Gymshark or a Young LA type sweatpants. These are very comfortable, very breathable, easy to move around in. They're just very comfortable overall, and I don't also have to worry about overheating too much, and I also don't have to worry about no calls, because I feel it. I feel everything. So, but really any black sweatpants will do. Next up, what we're running is the Hostile HK Army backpack, also with an HK Army tank and ant regulator and an ant HPA line. So I'm running all of those things because I prefer to run HPA. Now, I have a gun in the works right now that my friend is building for me, which you guys will see sometime in the next couple weeks. It is a DSG, is being built right now. More will come on that later. But right now, I run one EMG Helios F1 as my AEG, and the other gun I'm going to be using, almost everything else is HPA related. So we'll get into the collection of guns that I have right now at a later time. But I've got broken guns, I've got working guns, I've got guns I can't use in CQB. It's a lot, but my gun of choice as of right now, my number one, 90% of the time as of right now, because my custom high kappas are broken and I have to get them fixed. This is the Lancer Tactical Nightshade, the dark bronze. It's been very good to me. This is the gun I keep completely stocked just in case. This is my backup high kappa for when my custom ones go down. My custom ones are better in almost every way, but this thing performs very well out of the box, and I think as the way it sits, it is definitely better than a stock high kappa, but as soon as you start upgrading it, it definitely falls behind. It's got a very tight trigger pull, it cycles decent speed, it's got a nice design on it, the bronze color is beautiful. It's been very good to me. It's got already threaded barrels, so you can already immediately put tracers, and the integrated rail is nice for a flashlight, which I also run. So honestly, it's not quite budget. It's almost a $200 pistol, but if you want a pistol that you never really have to upgrade and it is good enough to play with as a primary, I'd definitely say the Lancer Tactical Nightshade surprised me entirely, and it was definitely a good pickup, and I really enjoy using this. I do run it with an HPA adapter with an M4 magazine inside. Definitely my preferred way to run it over green gas, but I can run it green gas. It's just harder, obviously, because one, you have less rounds, and two, you have to worry about keeping up on your green gas. So HPA is definitely the way for me, but this is a fantastic pistol if you want to run something that you never want to upgrade. Now, next gun speaking, before we finish up with all the gear, is a newer gun that I actually had problems with immediately out of the box. This dangling here thing is a flashlight, is my button switch I have to get mounted. But anyway, this gun did not function out of the box, as in did not function. This is the Crytek licensed Chris Vector gas blowback. This thing's super fun to shoot. I have the Predator Mark II suppressor up top, and I just have a flashlight on the side. I forget what brand it is, but this thing shoots really well. It functions really well. The only thing that I personally had a problem with is the magazine did not work out of the box. It would not feed. This gun couldn't shoot anything. It would shoot 1 or 2 rounds and then basically the mag was defective, so the mag didn't work at all. So I did from Tap Airsoft. Thank God they were able to get me something. Tap Airsoft made a really nice adapter for HPA. It's 3D printed. It goes up in here. It's very, very light, so don't drop it. But it makes this thing an absolute monster, and I'm going to play with it for the first time since I've bought it. But this is definitely going to be one of my CQB guns and my Speed QB guns. Most of the fact because of how fun it is and because it's very, very compact. I do also run an HPA tapped SCAR, but it is a little long, so it does make it difficult. But this is going to be my main SMG of choice. It's a struggle, for sure. Maybe it was just me or the quality control is just off, but the magazine did not work, so it was kind of a sour taste. But now with the adapter, everything works good, and very excited to get into it and use it. So ready to use it. Gear now, I don't have my knee pads on right now because I'm actually switching knee pads. I did have a cheaper pair of knee pads, but I'm getting the Killer 187s. They're technically skateboarding knee pads, but you'll see 90% of actual competitive Speedsofters are indeed using the Killer 187s. They're the perfect knee pad. You can slide. I actually have a friend that has them. They're amazing. They are amazing, and I don't know what it is about them. It's probably the texture. You could slide so well on those things. For me, the shoes of choice are these. I think they're I don't know, they're Nike high tops. They were relatively cheap, 70 to 80 bucks. I beat the shit out of these things, and they still haven't given in for me. Once these take a shit, I am switching to high top Chucks, but as of right now, this is what we're running, and they've been really good to me. I haven't slipped and fell in these, and the ankle support has been really good. You can definitely tell I've been dragging them on the floor, but these are definitely a shoe of choice for right now that I at least own. I have these and I have my Dunks, but I'm not wearing my Dunks to go play Airsoft. That is fucking stupid. So anyway, this is what I'm wearing for my shoe of choice. It's really up to you, whatever is comfortable that you're okay with probably destroying if you're going to plan on sliding. So, but this is definitely a really good shoe of choice. I really enjoy this, and I'm going to keep running these until they die. So, getting down to the almost arguably most important part, where I keep all my gear. So this is the newer Speed QB Molly belt. I really enjoy this. I also have an HK Army chest rig, but I did find that I do enjoy the belt more. Not having everything here is easier. Just having everything right here on your hips where I can access everything is perfect. So I have the Speed QB belt, the Molly one, and then I also have my HK Army dump pouch right here because you empty mags and you're afraid of people stealing them. Put them in your dump pouch, go put them on a table or something. And then I also run the Hostile mag pouches. Nothing's falling out of here. These are perfect. When I'm ready, need to reload, this just comes right out, goes right in the gun, and it's over with. So these have never given me a problem, and they're also very cheap compared to the Atom pouches. These are very cheap. You can get a 3-stack for like 14 bucks. So these are definitely a very budget-friendly option. The belt is not so, however, a budget-friendly option. It's really it for really all that I run. I run .25 tracers from really wherever I can get them, because we're not really picky around here. Right now, I am using the Ace Tech. They're probably my favorites by far. This is what I'm running right now. Things are always subject to change because I have a crippling financial addiction to playing this. The next time I'm going to be playing is here in a few weeks, so it's not going to be a few weeks before I can get out there. But I'm hoping that I can get my GoPro set up and everything, get a new one, and hopefully start filming some gameplay. But this is what I run, this is how I enjoy it, and this is how I enjoy to play. So if you guys want to look farther into other gear that I have, as in guns, mags, whatever I may have, or maintenance that you may need, feel free to comment down below. I thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. If you did like it, drop me one, and talk to you later. So, see ya.